All right, Tyler Orton with Business in Vancouver joins us now with some good and bad news for Facebook this morning.
Yeah, let's start with the good news first. That's always my main goal here. Very profitable quarter, according to their latest earnings result over at the social media giant. Profit grew to $3.57 billion US. Revenue skyrocketed just a whopping 51%, reaching $8.81 billion US.
Wow.
But if I want to dampen the mood a little bit, I'm going to have to reveal, of course, Facebook and Oculus, its virtual reality headgear, just lost a court case. A jury has ordered them to pay $500 million US to games developer ZenziMax after the jury concluded that Oculus had used the same computer code that ZenziMax had developed. So maybe the earnings results will soften the blow, but Oculus says they're going to appeal this ruling so far, but very costly acquisition for Facebook.
But considering their earnings, I mean, even $500 million isn't that big of a hit for them.
You know what? I would love it if that felt like a drop in the bucket to me. What about you, Sonia?
I know. It's a different world that Facebook lives in, for sure. All right. In other news today, there's a BC medical marijuana company that is expanding big time.
Yeah, so Tilray, they were the first to export marijuana products to Europe, and they're going to be getting into the Latin America market now after the Canadian and Chilean governments have given the okay to start exporting in February. We really see Latin America opening up as a market for Canadian companies. Vancouver-based International Cannabis Corporation, they began exporting to Uruguay. They have operations in Uruguay after that country became the first in the world to legalize recreational marijuana. So we see both of these companies position themselves to be market ready if and when the Trudeau government gets recreational marijuana legalized here in Canada as well.
Yeah, and of course that is the one thing that all these companies are waiting for, because that'll change their business model a bit, I imagine. You know,
it's going to be huge for a lot of these companies that have been preparing in the medical marijuana field at this point. But once they can open up that recreational market, we can only imagine how much revenue is going to grow for them.
Absolutely. All right, Tyler, thanks for being with us.